Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I'm going to give you guys my Jets vs. Panthers flight preview. It feels good to be back previewing some actual regular season games. The New York Jets are headed down to Carolina to verse Sam Darnold and the Panthers, and I will be in attendance, so make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm going to try to go live over there in Charlotte as much as I can. I'm flying down there Saturday morning, and then I'll be back Monday morning, and I'm going to be there at the game with my dad, try to get some footage while I'm at the game, maybe some vlogs, some live streams, so stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. I do not know what to expect in this game, but in this one, I'm definitely going to break it down on what the New York Jets really have to game plan, how they have to contain guys like Christian McCaffrey, what we need to do defensively, offensively, some players that really need to step up in order for us to get the victory. There's going to be so much to look forward to in this game, and what the New York Jets and Robert Saleh have to really hone in on in order to get the victory down in Carolina. So before I hop into the video, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to Jets Media, please make sure you smash that subscribe button, and if you want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, that is at NYJets_media. And if you enjoy the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. Before we get right into the video, I just want to mention, guys, I am now a proud partner with BetQL, and I'm very, very thankful to have this sponsorship. Without you guys, none of this is possible. All you guys liking my videos, subscribing, and commenting, it means a lot to me. This is a huge step for me in YouTube. This is only going to help me produce more content for you guys. So we're going to take a quick break and hear a word from BetQL. Want to take an advantage over your sportsbook? You need to download BetQL, the only app you'll need to make smart bets. Their bets computer model scans over 350,000 unique bets per year to give you a best bet recommendation for every game across all major sports, and gives you the reasoning behind why you should place the bet. Their model covers everything from spreads, over-unders, and player prop bets. Don't want to use the model and prefer to do the research yourself? BetQL has all the necessary tools for your betting research needs. Everything from sharp data, line movement, team summaries, lineup and injury breaking news, and even leaderboards to track your success. Head to the App Store or Google Play Store now to download BetQL. You can also head to try.betql.com/JetsMedia to get started now. Enter the discount code JetsMedia at payment checkout for 25% off of their subscription offerings. You could find all this information in the description of this video. Make sure to check out their BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL. Also, make sure you check out the Sportsbook offers page if you live in one of the eligible states to claim free offers upon signing up at one of the many sportsbooks listed. Don't miss out on your chance to beat the sportsbook this football season. So yeah, guys, with that being said, now let's get right into this flight preview. First off, we got to talk about the quarterback matchup between Zach Wilson and Sam Darnold. This is definitely going to be the talk of the NFL. Anybody that's watching this game outside of Jets and Panthers fans, they're definitely going to be tuning in because there's a lot at stake right now. And it's not even the playoffs. It's not a division rivalry. It's more emotional. It's more the New York Jets quarterback that they moved on from going up against our brand new quarterback that we are replacing him with. This is a very interesting game. The NFL knows what they're doing, making sure that the Jets have to verse Sam Darnold. I'm surprised it's not prime time. When I knew that the Jets were going to verse the Panthers this year, I assumed it was going to be like a Thursday night or a Monday night game, but instead they give it to us week 1 at 1 o'clock. So this is going to be crazy. So the two quarterbacks, obviously there's going to be a lot at stake in terms of who's going to prove the other team wrong, or, oh, I made the right decision. But at the end of the day, it's really going to come down to who is going to game manage this game properly in terms of the quarterback position. I don't want to see him go, too crazy and try to get a little over aggressive and try a little too many flashy plays. I want him to just hone in, stay poised, calm, collected, stay with the game plan, and be a game manager. Not saying he can't make those, wow throws and improvise and trying to force things down the field. But what I'm looking forward to the most from Zach Wilson in particular is his NFL debut. We saw him in preseason. He played 2 games against the Giants and Packers. He looked very good. A lot of people around the NFL were very impressed with Zach Wilson, and I want to see him, do that exact thing in the regular season. The one thing that stood out to me the most about Zach is his poise, his confidence, and his just whole demeanor and feel for the game in preseason. So the big question is that going to translate well? Is he going to have the right mentality? And we see so many things about Zach Wilson coming out of the training camp, coming out of the beat team, and what Robert Saleh and Joe Douglas are saying about Zach, that his ability to process things and his ability to game plan, and he has a very unique approach to watching film, which is very different from, other quarterbacks. Our right guard, Greg Van Roten, said that he's never seen a quarterback, go into film like Zach Wilson in his unique way. So that Zach Wilson has a unique way of preparing for games, and he tries to simplify things. He said in the interview that he really tries his best during, the week of preparing for a game to look for everything you need to do in order to make the right decision in that split second, because he said, Zach Wilson, that we have all this time, not doing anything in terms of practice, and we have all this time in our hands to really look at film and study, okay, what can I do in this exact moment? Because when the ball snapped and you're playing live football as a quarterback, you literally have 2 or 3 seconds to make a decision, and it's a split instinctual decision you have to make. And if you make the wrong one, you know what will happen. It's an interception, it's a fumble, it's a incomplete pass. And Zach Wilson's trying to simplify the game for him, and that's really awesome to hear from a rookie to have that approach mentally this early in his career. So we will see how that translates on Sunday against the Panthers. Now, talking about Sam Darnold, Sam has a lot of weapons around him. Sam Darnold has Christian McCaffrey, one of the best running backs in the NFL. Unfortunately, he was injured last year, but this year he is fully healthy. They got Robbie Anderson. You know that Sam Darnold has that connection with Robbie. DJ Moore, they have the rookie Marshall in the slot, who Panthers fans are very excited about. But the one thing about the Panthers offense that I think even Panthers fans can agree with is their offensive line is a little, up in the air right now. And we know as Jets fans what happens to Sam Darnold if there's pressure down his throat. He seems to get a little rattled. Sam Darnold on the Jets, and you guys know me, I've been a Sam Darnold fan throughout his entire career with the Jets. I've been supporting him. I wanted him to be the guy. Last year, even when we were losing, a lot of people were like, we got to move on from Sam. I was like trying to instill confidence in him and, the fan base, or maybe you never know. I'm just somebody that's going to root for whoever the hell the Jets quarterback is as a Jets fan. But what I've noticed from Sam is he's a very physical, talented quarterback. His issue with the Jets was his mental ability to process things on the field, and that has a lot to do with Adam Gase, has a lot to do with what was around him. I understand that, but Sam just did not make the proper decisions, and that was his problem. So that's a big, transition for Sam. Does he have a good grasp of the offense with Joe Brady and Matt Rule? I think that the offense with Joe Brady is going to be way better than the offense that they ran in Adam Gase. Adam Gase was more that scheme guy, try to out, X's and O's you. Matt Rule seems like a good coach with Joe Brady as his offensive mind. So Sam Darnold, I'm expecting him to really, check it down to Christian McCaffrey a lot, rely on him. He's going to take some shots to Robbie Anderson down the field. It's going to be crazy to see what happens there. So now let's get into the game plan and what the New York Jets need to do in order to get this W. Starting off on the defensive side of the ball, I think the number one priority has to be containing Christian McCaffrey, because if we do not contain this guy, he's going to go crazy on us. We know that this Jets defense is extremely young. Our cornerbacks in particular, we have 2 rookie linebackers next to CJ Mosley. Our defensive line looks very good, even though we lost Carl Lawson. But how are we going to contain Christian McCaffrey, not only in the running game, but in the passing game as well? I think CJ Mosley is going to be lined up on CMC in terms of passing. Maybe Jamie Sherwood will at times as well. This is going to be a big test for the defense, because if we let Christian McCaffrey run all over us, it's going to be a long day for the Jets defense, and that's what really gets me worried. I'm pretty sure, hopefully Robert Saleh and Jeff Ulbrich has a really good game plan going in to contain him, whether that's, in the run game and the passing game, because again, guys, if we let CMC have those crazy games that we know that he's capable of, it's going to be a long day for the Jets defense, and that's only going to make the Jets offense, their jobs a lot harder, because Zach is going to have to throw the ball a lot, and that's not going to really do any good for him. Now, another thing on defense we need to make sure we do is getting pressure on Sam Darnold in the passing game, because I said this earlier, we know what happens to Sam if the pressure is in his face. He gets a little rattled, he has happy feet in the pocket, and he turns the ball over when there is pressure. If we do not get pressure on Sam Darnold, there's so many weapons around him where he's going to beat us, and I really genuinely believe that. But we have Quinnen Williams, we have Sheldon Rankins, we have Shaq Lawson, we have Bryce Huff, John Franklin-Myers, all these guys on the defensive line that I have confidence in. And we know that this defense is all about getting to the quarterback. The 4-3 system, we need to make sure that 4-man rush can get home, because if those 4 guys, say, obviously we're going to have a rotation in and out, so we don't know who's going to be the 4 guys every single down. But hypothetically, John Franklin-Myers, Sheldon Rankins, Quinnen Williams, Bryce Huff, those 4 guys, and then rotating in Foley Fatukasi, Nathan Shepard, and, all these guys, if they can get to Sam Darnold consistently, I really like our chances defensively getting to Sam's head, because that's what it's all about. I'm expecting the Panthers offense to go, very quick on offense. I feel like they're going to make their job, or Sam Darnold's job, a little easy by quick reads, quick passes, 1-2 drop back, get the ball out of your hands. I don't think they're going to expect Sam to hold on to the ball too long and let the routes develop down the field, simply because this Jets defense is all about getting to the quarterback, because we know that this Jets secondary is extremely young. We have Bryce Hall as our number 1 one cornerback, and then we don't even know who's starting at number 2 for the cornerback. It could be Brandon Eccles, it could be Javelin Guidry, it could be Pinnock. We don't know. If it's my guess, I think it's going to be Bryce Hall at number 1, Brandon Eccles number 2, and then Javelin Guidry in the slot with Michael Carter II subbing in and out. So, I am expecting Sam to take advantage of the secondary, but then again, we do have Marcus May back there at the safety. We do not know the status of LaMarcus Joyner as our veteran safety. He's dealing with some injury. Hopefully he can be out there because he's a really big part to this Jets defense. Now let's get into the offense in terms of the Jets, what they need to do game plan wise. I want to see them win at the line of scrimmage, especially. That's what it's all about. Defensively, if we can get to the quarterback and stop Christian McCaffrey defensively, I like our chances. Offensively speaking, if we can protect Zach Wilson and establish a run game, that's how you win football games. That's what it is. Robert Saleh and Joe Douglas, that's how they're trying to, mold this identity of the New York Jets football to really win at the line of scrimmage. So what do they need to do first? They need to establish a run game. Similarly to the Jets defense, it's all about getting to the quarterback. If you don't get to the quarterback, the defensive scheme will not work. Offensively speaking, if you cannot establish a run game and get, 4 or 5 yards per carry, the offense will not thrive. If you cannot set up the play action with Zach Wilson, the whole offense is going to be out of sorts. We need the fluidity of this offense. We need to make sure that Tevin Coleman, Ty Johnson, Michael Carter, and we have Pirine and Josh Adams. We have 5 active running backs. We'll see if LaMichael Pirine's battling an injury, if he's going to be healthy or not. But I'm expecting this Jets offense to really come out strong running the ball. Let's see what Mekhi Becton and Elijah Vera-Tucker can do on the left side of the O-line. We don't even know who's starting at right tackle right now. Robert Saleh's keeping that a secret as well. It could be Morgan Moses. It could be George Fant. We do not know, but we need to make sure we establish a run game early on because that's really going to help Zach Wilson in particular. And then when it comes to offensively speaking with the weapons in the passing game, the one guy I want to see really get the ball a lot is Elijah Moore because he is a secret weapon right now. Nobody saw what he can do in preseason because he was battling a quad injury. So there's no film on Elijah Moore. The Carolina Panthers defense, all their coaching staff and all their personnel, they're watching film of the Jets offense in preseason, but they do not know what to expect with Elijah Moore. They have not seen him, and I think the Jets need to take full advantage of that and get creative with him. Line him up in the backfield, some end arounds, line him up in the slot, line him up on the outside. Take advantage of Elijah Moore not knowing, not the defenses knowing what's coming, because that's a really good advantage for the New York Jets. Also, of course, Corey Davis needs to get the most targets out of anybody in particular, especially on third downs. He looks like the #1 receiver in this offense. That's only going to make Zach Wilson's job a lot easier is if we can, 1, establish a run game, 2, play action with Elijah Moore and Corey Davis, and that's going to move the sticks. So this is going to be a really fun game to watch, guys. I'm going to be there in Carolina. I do not know what to expect. I'm going to be there with my dad. I'm going to make so much content over there. So please make sure you guys stay tuned for more content all the way throughout, the weekend. I'm going to try to go live as much as I can in the hotel or wherever I am. And if any of you guys are going to Carolina and going to Charlotte and going to the Panthers-Jets game, let me know. I'd love to meet you guys. Hopefully there's a lot of Jets fans supporting the green and white down in Carolina. So that's really it for my flight preview for the New York Jets versus Carolina Panthers game. Leave a comment down below your thoughts and what you guys expect from this game because it's going to be a crazy one. Once again, thank you so much to our sponsor of this video, BetQL, the only app you'll need to beat your sportsbook. If you guys want to check it out, down below in the description, you can use my code to get 25% off. That does it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below a jet emoji if you stayed until the end, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.